My kind of makes me question if Mia was still alive at this point, she would have been declared the new master, since she is the oldest sister out of the two, out of her and Maya Fey. Morgan would have targeted Mia at that point. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. I see. I see. Well, okay. Let's see about talking to Ini Miney. Cause Lotta said that she's still in the garden somewhere. Let's talk about some stuff, Ini Miney. I guess now we're gonna be able to talk to her and break her Psyche-Locks. It kinda depends.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
What's with that scary look on your face?
Oh, I'm telling you what is going on over here. I'm telling you what. I'm presenting you this, the Magatara! The traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh, yeah. So, that gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, that's all I have to say about that.
Interesting. Minnie just asked, whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? You got someone in mind?
Yes, I do have someone in mind. And that person that I'm referring to is, well, you! Take that! I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, how strange. I have, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, prove I was in, an accident?
Prove that you were in an accident? Well, surely. I mean, this new newspaper clipping number 2 should suffice. Take that! Will you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Ini Miney holds interview about crash.
Ah!
You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Such a bad injury that your entire body was treated. Especially your face.
Wait.
What now?
That's not me.
Hey?
I mean, this person has, the same name. But she's totally not me. My name, Ini Miney, is, pretty common.
What in the world are you blabbing about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too.
Totally. Wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, goosebumps.
You think I'm going to let you get away with that?
So, now what? Do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
Something that totally says you were hospitalized. Yes, we have. I mean, the quote-unquote director of the clinic had this picture of yours of while you were in the hospital, Ini Miney. Take that! This is your proof.
What's the picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Huh? Is it so?
There was a certain patient there. He is quite a fan. And as a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks exactly like you.
That creepy fake director.
Now, are you ready to tell me about that accident? No, of course not. She still has one, like, lock left.
Like, wait a second. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident. Sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... It could be someone who we least expect. The newspaper is pretty vague about it. They could have just wrote Mimi Miney, but it was one of the two women. Now, of course, it can be Minnie, but it can as well be you. Though suppose it could be this person. Well,
Like, no way.
Huh?
Like, the accident was like a year ago, so, like, what's this person got to do with it? I'm totally not interested in stupid people like you. Bye-bye.
I have to stall her. But wait, look, I think I know who it is. Oh, she surely changed her personality there. Huh. Playing hardball, eh? Okay. Oh, my bad. I guess I had a bit of a brain fart. I guess I had a little brain fart there, so to speak. Clearly it has to be Mimi. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney.
Mimi?
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Okay. We've broken your locks, Ini. Now tell us the truth.
Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then, it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. What about Dr. Gray? Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, he's totally out to get my sister. He totally did that, too. He totally did that, too. Like, pay my sister back.
I wonder. Does this give Ini a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray?
It seems simple, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
What?
I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Well, Have a nice day, Ini Miney. Okay, well, I guess so. Now what? We talked to Ini Miney. We've done her Psyche-Locks as well, so... How about Morgan Fay? Is she still here? Nah, apparently not. Okay. Maybe it is Maya's turn right now. Maybe we should go back to... the detention center and talk to her. Or Mia Fey. It kind of depends on who we're gonna meet when we go back. Looks like something's up.
Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Oh! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Pal, dear. It is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But...
Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I tell you what. Gumshoe, you better not be showing her your gun once again. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real
Detective, do not upset me further.
Sorry. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged all by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Wait, do you mean literally or figuratively? Or both, I guess.
Mother.
Oh. Don't be sad, Pearl.
This has never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I cannot shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something right. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Well, I won't lie to you, Nick. It is a difficult situation. I do believe that Morgan Fay took part in this murder too. And if this will be true and everyone will find out, then I doubt that Morgan will ever come back to this village. And in that case, Pearls will be left here without a murder. I mean, all we can do is be with Pearls, be alongside her when it happens.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must be all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I cannot just leave you here all alone either. Indeed. You are coming with us, Missy. If there is one thing I can tell you that I am absolutely 100% sure of, it is that Maya will never be alone. And she will always be alongside you.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
Her stare is really piercing. Ugh. Come on. Coming from a little child like her. She's so freaking cute. Ah, I cannot even imagine her doing like a creepy stare or something like that. But okay, let's go to the detention center. Like, fine. I guess we're leaving Pearls alone now as well. Sheesh. Why can't she come with us for Pete's sake? Ugh. I mean, now is... Well, the thing is, Maya should definitely have like a place to stay in Japanifornia here. If not, then the only place Pearls would be able to sleep in would be at Nick's home. But yeah, given the fact that we are leaving Pearls alone in the village means that tomorrow she's gonna have to run all the way to the trial once again. It will take like hours and hours for her to come back over here by foot.
You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Ah, Mia! Mia!
So, how are the preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
If memory serves, Mia had a few Psyche-Locks of her own. Mia, I'm going to get the last piece of information I need.
Sure, I'll welcome you to try.
Oh, we're definitely gonna try. But first thing first, let's talk about the murder. Murderer. Mia.
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean.
Why do you think so?
It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah. I'll battle the Wits against Mia. I mean, sheesh. These are our first times we're doing Psyche-Locks, and we're already facing Mia in this sort of stuff. And she was a well-known defense attorney too. Ugh. How are we gonna deal with this? I mean, yeah, she has free locks. That is surely gonna be difficult a little bit. But nothing that we won't be able to do, though.
There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room? And kill Dr. Gray?
Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That, I believe, is the only possibility at this point. The real murderer entered the channeling before Maya and Gray. And the murderer was hidden somewhere. Somewhere that isn't behind the folding screen, behind the door, or under the floorboards. Again, I keep talking about floorboards, like quite a lot, when it comes to seance murders, and yet nobody's hiding under the floorboards, not gonna lie. Although, in some murder cases, you wouldn't even believe how a floorboard is used in order for murder to happen. You won't believe it.
That's what I think, in any case.
But Miles already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we cannot figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale.
Indeed, stuck like a beached whale.
I thought I'd never see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling?
In this case, it's all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, you do have to tell us about this, Mia, one day. About your days as defense attorney, and if you actually use spirit channeling as well in order to solve your cases, or not, or what the judge or the courtroom said about about your attempts at doing the spirit channeling when solving cases as a defense attorney and all that. My God, defense attorneys can also be. Defense attorneys are more considered detectives and speed mediums more than defense attorneys themselves, than actual defense attorneys.
The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor,
Mystic Ami Faye acquired. I've heard that name before.
The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. Amitabha, or yeah, it has to be... Well, actually, I don't know how to pronounce that A letter. I'm just gonna say Amitabha. Amitabha? I don't know. To this day, her soul is still seated on a Kurai's sacred urn. It usually sits in the winning way, and has her name written on it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Clearly not. I think we have gone past the fairy tale stuff about this. But, okay, Mia. I think it is time for us to do this. It is time that we confront you about this. The murderer.
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right?
Yes.
Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting.
Who you are protecting? Well, I do want to believe that you're doing this for a good reason, Mia. But... who you're trying to protect? I'm still wondering why you're hiding stuff from us. I mean, I was thinking that it was because you want Nick to arrive to the conclusion on his own without your help. But it is risky though. I mean, I don't know why you would do such a thing. That and with Maya as well. You wouldn't be hiding this to protect Maya because it's her life on the line. Unless... could he be Pearls? I think you're trying to protect this person.
Phoenix, don't let me down like this.
I'm sorry.
Maya's life is on the line. Concentrate harder.
Yes. Mia's especially strict today.
So, have you gathered your thoughts? Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting.
It doesn't really make sense, but I am really curious if you're trying to protect Maya for some reason. And yet we're trying to save her here.
Phoenix, don't let me down like this, come on.
Okay, clearly it's not mine. I had my thoughts about that, but I wasn't really sure. Okay, well, if it's not Maya, clearly it's not you. Clearly it's not anybody else, because why would you care so much about protecting other people? Except... Morgan Fay? Morgan Fay, of course. I mean, in my eyes, I think she is in cahoots with the real murderer. Why would you protect Morgan, though? Unless she is someone very special to you, that is. But in that case, Mia, I think that you, out of all people, know very well that this is very, very serious, and you cannot protect somebody like Morgan in this case. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia.
Well done, but... while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she has already which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt.
Well, it is because of the spirit channeling clothes. When Maya got arrested, her costume had a hole in it. But when the picture was taken of the murderer inside the chilling chamber, the hole was not there. Meaning we're talking about a second costume. Question is though, how did it get changed? And when did it get changed? The answer would be that it happened after Morgan was all alone in a chilling chamber. Only she could have switched costumes. And the evidence should be the cloth strap we found in the incinerator today.
Take that!
The proof is this piece of cloth. Am I wrong?
I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way.
It's the same material as my last costume, except for the splotch of blood. I was about to say sploosh.
You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder?
Yes.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone else changed her clothes.
Change her clothes? But why?
I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt.
What does that look mean?
The argument is too flimsy.
Well, excuse me. Huh?
You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume.
But this blood.
And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume?
Proof. Proof that this piece of cloth was from Maya's costume. Oh, I see now. So that's how the costume got a hole in it. Because it was inside the clothing box, and the shot got there. And... okay, well... okay, well... one good evidence for this would be... the black key. Cause Pearl found it in the incinerator the day of the murder, and if Maya had it with her before the seance began, then this could mean that Morgan switched the costumes and burnt it in the incinerator with a key in it. Both the black key and the costume were inside the incinerator.
Take that!
I think this is the proof you're looking for.
The key to the channeling chamber, huh?
At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. That is really the solution to all of our problems, Nick. It got there because of magic. Oh boy, is tomorrow gonna be a fun day.
You're right. I guess.
And this is what Maya told me.
While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve.
And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Boy, Nick, you can surely do a good Maya impression there. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume.
It would certainly seem that way.
Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. And then burned the costume she was wearing in an incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt.
Exactly.
You did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as we have those 2 pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt.
So, hold on a second. This would mean that the costume that the precinct has wasn't even Maya's. It was a different one. In which case, maybe I got it backwards. Well, either way, it still shows that the costumes were changed, and it was Morgan that did it. That's what we know for sure right now. However, yeah. Why are you acting so surprised? I mean, we still have 1 lock left here.
Like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah. She was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, and how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear her thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
Well, I wouldn't even say that the aunt murdered someone. What she could do, however, is help the real murderer, who would be Ini Miney. Ini Miney. She is the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and Ini Miney
were in cahoots! Alright, well, let's get our final pieces of information here.
Something's been bothering me all this time. And this crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person who would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
Yes, which is why I cannot figure out how it was done. We can assume that Ini Miney is involved somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
A problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Ini. Well, for starters, it doesn't have to be that Morgan needed any motive to kill Gray. It can be someone else, like Ini. She would have a motive to kill Dr. Gray. And it can be very possible that Morgan didn't have any motive to kill him. As long as she had a different motive that would make her work with Ini Miney. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh?
And there's only one possibility.
Huh?
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion?
Because?
Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this.
Mother? Whose? Mine?
Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye.
Oh. I was about to say, do not involve my mother in this. I love my mother. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now?
Now then. Looks like we gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then.
Right, Chief. We won't lose.